You are a racist. Got that? Well, that's what the Cardiff Bay Tafia politicians think if you're concerned about illegal immigration. Plaid Cymru and Labour had a debate in the Senedd last week, which produced a tsunami of virtue signalling about the illegal migrant camp in Penally in Pembrokeshire, which is one of two new migrant camps that have recently sprung up in Britain. They ignored local people who were never consulted about housing 250 illegal immigrants, dumped there by the Westminster Tory government, who have given up trying to control our borders. Plaid Cymru and Labour love illegal immigrants. The more the merrier, and they condemn all opposition to the camp and local activists as far-right and racist. Mick Antoniv, a vicious, far-left Corbynite Labour backbencher, said local activists, encouraged by me, were attacking, persecuting and intimidating illegal migrants. No, the irony isn't lost on me either. Being called a racist by a man from one of only two political parties in Britain ever to be condemned for racism by the Human Rights Commission, the Labour Party, the other party, the BNP. The Tories accused local people and me of being intolerant and turning the Penally crisis into a political football. Yet it's the collapse of the Tories' immigration policy and the fiasco of the UK government's failure to control our borders that has produced the current migrant crisis. 45% of asylum claims are bogus and rejected. Despite that, the overwhelming majority do not leave the country, and they cost the taxpayer nearly £1 billion a year, which has doubled in the last 5 years under the Tories. £1 billion. Enough for 30,000 more police officers. The Senedd and Westminster accuse anybody who speaks out against their cosy consensus as, quotes, extremist, far-right or racist, just for defending Britain from illegal immigration and standing up for ordinary people who have to pay the price. In the Senedd chamber, I was subjected to the usual tirade of vicious personal abuse. The political establishment always try to silence anybody who tells the truth about mass immigration. Leanne Wood and Labour's Joyce Watson, a Senedd member who purports to represent the people of Penally as a fellow member for Mid and West Wales like me, love to get personal. They don't want reasoned debate. They ignore the opinions of local people. But I won't be intimidated into silence. Labour and Plaid have declared Wales to be a nation of sanctuary. They refuse to acknowledge the difference between illegal economic migrants and genuine refugees. But Britain has a long tradition of helping genuine refugees, and quite rightly too. But the Penally migrants have mostly travelled here from France, a safe country, not a war-torn dictatorship. UKIP is the only opposition not just to illegal migrant camps, but to unlimited mass immigration. Even Nigel Farage's Senedd members were missing in action last week, choosing to abstain on the Penally vote, betraying the promises they made when they were first elected. Is Nigel going soft on immigration now? Well, UKIP is unafraid to stand with the majority of the UK people who demand an end to mass immigration. The people of Penally must be heard, and I will be their voice, come what may.